ready? Long time. We no regular. Never. Them know our style, you know. Yeah. What? You know we can't team cause we wild, you know. Girls and Kyle, you know. Make them know this. Brother the Benz, the brother the rims. Tell a boy no red eye, me work hard for me things. Them know a regular we fly like say we have wings. When you have thick fat Kyle, then a brother the link. Yeah, we no really matter when nobody wants say. We no beg firm, we full of militants. Your gala say she like me cause me clothes them trendy. Full of jewelry and we money plenty. The whole place a burn up. Yeah, anywhere we turn up. Money and girls off the surplus. Yeah, no boy can't hurt us. Touch road we never nervous. Some boy a clown in a circus. Yeah, put them in a dirt fuss. Yeah, we a flip the gal them skirt fuss. Yeah, action pack we no storyteller. Style them different, no we no popular. Clips off the load when no roll with killer. If I no girls and money then a jokes we inner. Some boy a beginner, we are the winner. Roll with the spinner when me on for the dinner. Your gal get pick up when me roll up in the beamer. Thick fat Kyle and liquor. The whole place a burn up. Yeah, anywhere we turn up. Money and girls off the surplus. No boy can't hurt us. Touch road we never nervous. Some boy a clown in a circus. Yeah, put them in a dirt fuss. Yeah, we a flip the gal them skirt fuss. Brother the Benz, the brother the rims. Tell a boy no red eye, me work hard for me things. Them know a regular we fly like say we have wings. When you have thick fat Kyle, then a brother the link. Yeah, we no really matter when nobody wants say. We no beg firm, we full of militants. Your gala say she like me cause me clothes them trendy. Full of jewelry and we money plenty. The whole place a burn up. Yeah, anywhere we turn up. Money and girls off the surplus. Yeah, no boy can't hurt us. Touch road we never nervous. Some boy a clown in a circus. Yeah, put them in a dirt fuss. Yeah, we a flip the gal them skirt fuss.
Close, man. Understand? Good.
All faces ENT records.
Bad.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Guns. Me chout now joke, me killers a rock psycho, bunny for your clothes. I'm here, we full up the wardrobe, but now $50,000 when my
Yo, I don't understand why my hot cues are not working. Yo, bring back turntables, man. Serato's a fucking bust. Look at this shit. Okay. Where the hell are my hot cues at? It's crazy. Cause I had a
I'm here, we full up the wardrobe, but now $50,000 when my mom's more.
Hold on, man. I gotta do. And you know, that's Fats and Chronic Law. Where the hell my hot cues at, man? Alright, turn this shit off here. This pisses me off. Serato's whack. Serato's whack. Serato's so whack. Let me see here. Hot cue.
All faces ENT records.
Hot cue. Yeah. Nobody could drop rhythms better than me in the city, though. Nobody could drop rhythms better than me.
Me joke now joke, me killers a rock psycho, bunny for your
Alright, let me set my hot cues. Let's set my hot cues before we jump into Carnival and go to war with y'all niggas.
Me joke now joke, me killers a rock psycho, bunny for your clothes. I'm here, we full up the wardrobe, but now $50,000 when my mom's more. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code shit. Me joke now joke.
Wait for my boy Chronic Law coming now. Yo, this tune is crazy. If you want it, call me, add it to your playlist. There we go. This is whack right here. What am I doing? Gotta cut this hot cue out here. Put my hot cue here. No, hot cue goes here. Delete this and add my hot cue here. Now let's see what we got here.
All faces ENT Records.
Me joke now joke, me killers a rock psycho bunny for your doors.
Alright.
I'm here we full up the wardrobe and now $50,000 when my wants more. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with code, share tip on 201 2 rat box and I never sold. The place
that where me grow?
Pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much lyrics we can't find flow. DJ, some boy make slow, but chop on no credit, bang bang a phone. God, when you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Clean clothes, bad man, clock chips so we roll. Kingston are where me born, Brooklyn are where me grow. Place dark where me from, badness are where we.
Yo, 90s, 50s. Yo, this Monday's gonna be crazy. I'm on the block. Yo, every time I go to Kingston, every time I'm in Brooklyn, I'm on the block. 90s block, 50s block. Real bad man thing.
Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much
Bring back the dog. Bring back the dog. Y'all niggas heard about now. Y'all heard about 90s and 50s from dancehall music. I heard about 90s and 50s because we be on the block.
Clean clothes, bad man, clock chips so we roll. Kingston are where me born, Brooklyn are where me grow. Place dark where me from, badness are where we know. Champion daily every day, man I get it out. Diamonds them a blow, Big Ben's touching wood. I good man a smoke, Mary Panity, Christian Dior. You know the code, the rifle them know.
Yo, Kisco Hype, I see you.
Oh.
The place that come grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much lyrics we can't find flow. Some boy make slow, but chop on no credit, bang bang a phone.
All right, man. That's Chronic Law and Facts. Crazy. I chew this crazy. Yo, call me, man. Call me. Get it. Let's add it to your playlist. This is what I want to show right now. First of all, this show is sponsored by, hold on a second here. Let me get it up here. The show is sponsored by Gaza Coin. Go to gazacoin.dev and go and check out the new cryptocurrency that's dropping on the block right now. Crazy. This new cryptocurrency is crazy. All right. We're going to go back here and then we're going to share screen, and boom. I've been reading a lot and listening to a lot of people about this whole Carnival situation. And Monday, me and my boy, Kyron, Mr. Jab, the first man to do jab in Boston. Because who the fuck wants to put oil on their skin anyway, right? But whatever. So it was me and him. Big up see, look at that. Look at that. Big up the Trinity's 90s. See, look at that. Yeah, send some to 90s. Hold on. Before we even start. Big up the Trinity's at 90s.
Me joke now joke, me killers a rock psycho bunny for your doors. I'm here we full up the wardrobe and $50,000 when my wants more. Dub plate bread.
Yo, you just can't go up on the block. You know that, right? Yo, they're upstairs. Yo, stop banging on the furnace upstairs, y'all.
The place that come grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much lyrics we can't find flow. DJ, some boy make slow, but chop on no credit, bang bang a phone. God, when you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Clean clothes, bad man, clock chips so we roll. Kingston are where me born, Brooklyn are where me grow. Place dark where me from, badness are where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Born Brooklyn, where me grow. Place talk where me from. Badness where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Place talk where me from. Badness where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Where me grow. Place talk where me from. Badness where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Place talk where me from. Badness where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Diamonds them a glow. Big Benz touch you way. I good man a smoke. Diamonds them a glow. Big Benz touch you way. I good man a smoke. Me every funny tea.
Yo, Labor Day. Always look out for us every Labor Day. Johnny May. Always look out for us every Labor Day. We on the block. 90s. All right. So I've been listening to a lot of you Carnival. So yo, big up Johnny May in the chat. Yo, Johnny May, we need to talk. I mean, what are we doing here? I've been listening to a lot of Carnival talk for the last week, but this shit been going on for the last 7-8 months. All right. And everybody said that Boston Carnival sucks. But, like, look right here. Like, what are we talking about here? Look at that. Big up St. John's Trinity's whole crop. Yo, what?
Christian Dior, you know what?
Yo, big up to St. John's Trinity's. Big up Crown Heights Trinity's. We out here. Stop banging on the furnace.
No plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with coach.
Yo, Monday's gonna be a problem.
Song I never sold. The place that come grow but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for free.
I can't do Carnival New York no more. Too much walking. I'm too fat. You see, I'm a belly ton.
Some boy make slow bout chop and no credit come bang a phone.
I'm not with the walking. Can't do it. Mash up. Fats.
Chips so we roll. Kingston where me born. Brooklyn where me grow. Place talk where me from. Badness where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Diamonds them a glow. Big Benz touch.
All right, we're trying to get to... I got shit to do. I got to go and collect data at Micro Center. I'm doing data sets now. Whew, big money in data. Data is the new oil. Data is the new oil. Facts.
Diamonds them a glow. Big Benz touch you way.
All right, so let's get back to what I'm saying here. Yo, they're banging on the front. It's hot upstairs. Hold on, all right, one more time for y'all upstairs. Y'all banging on the front. It's hot. Let's it go.
Good.
Wardrobe and no $50,000 when my want smoke. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button pull gate with coach. Here tip on 201 2 bad song I never sold. The
Place talk where me grow.
Pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe.
Too much rifle to afraid of foe. Too much lyrics that we can't find flow. Yo, Chronic Liar. God.
Lyrics we can't find flow. Rifle for afraid of foe. Dark come grow but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of foe. Too much lyrics we can't find flow. Some boy make slow bout chop and no credit come bang a phone. God, when you see bad man or roll, still I rent gas, still in a rock.
Brooklyn where me grow. Place talk where me from. Badness where we know. Choppy line daily every day, man, I get it. Diamonds them a glow.
All right, hold on.
Glenn Devon, get hype, you know it going on. You
Yo, New York. I gotta give, New York is my place. Y'all know that.
King Midas.
Yo, King Midas. What?
You hear that? Hey, now a power. Me can say something. Call it bravery, don't call it luck. One aim of the riches, I'm a target up. King Midas, me target up. So my family suffer cause me hard for broke. Paper chase need that fast to fuck. Fling up a customer killer blast a chuck. Riches are flow so pass a cup. King Midas, cough it up.
Mute.
Lucky business with my NYC, you know it go down.
Yo, NYC, we out here.
King Midas have it all right. I'm not poor, I'm not around that. Hey, Polish.
Yo,
Hey, now a power.
Danielle, my cousin, Wagwan.
Tell white snow like coffee stove. All time kitchen now wash off your clothes. 17 shoot after.
Yo, we going crazy.
The man King Midas,
Yo, they're banging on the furnace upstairs. I'm trying to tell my mom, calm down. Them tune is old. This is regular tune that we're just beating early in the morning. Yo, stop banging on the furnace, nigga.
I no boy no go round that. Hey, Polish. Hey, now a power. Downstairs, tell white snow like coffee stove. All time kitchen now wash off your clothes. 17 shoot off a shot off them nose. Suck on the mother boy, hear that? Yeah, we killer, Glass off his toes, I'm a killer, Gun pop off the most. Rich long time, we no chat on the boss. Hey, King Midas, we no mix up. Hey, Polish, a guns out, you hear that? Hear me, I said the man King Midas. Glenn Devon, get right, you know it going to New York, on one side, you hear that? I mean, I say, yo, King Midas. Hey, Polish, a guns out, you hear that? Hey, now a power. We can say something. Call it bravery, don't call it luck. One aim of the riches, I'm a target up. Hear me, I say the man King Midas. Glenn Devon, get right, you know it going to New York, on one side, you hear that? I mean, I say, yo, King Midas. Hey, Polish, a guns out, you hear that? Hey, now a power. We can say something. Call it bravery, don't call it luck. One aim of the riches, I'm a target up. King Midas, my target up. So my family suffer cause me hard for broke. Paper chase need that fast to fuck. Fling up a customer killer blast a chuck. Riches are flow so pass a cup. King Midas, cough it up. Boy.
All faces ENT.
All right, let's get to it. I gotta get. I mean, what am I? Not a DJ. I'm not a. What are we doing here? You know, I'm all sweaty. Play two tune, get sweaty. All right, here we go. So when we talk about Carnival, don't tell me that we can't do Carnival in Boston. Don't tell me that we've lost our way. We've lost our way. And I just want to show y'all something. And I just want to have this. I mean, look at the streets. Is that my son? Holy fuck. That's my baby son. Terrible parents. How my son on the truck? That's why he's so crazy right now. He grew up watching fucking Mr. Energy whine on girls. Look at this. Sound International. I mean, look at that. Come on. We've lost our way. There's something going on with Carnival that nobody really wants to talk about, but I'm going to say it. You can't fucking tell me. All right, let's just break down Carnival, what it is. And a lot of people's going to say, yeah, Jamaican, you can't talk about Carnival. You don't have to be Jamaican to talk about Carnival. You just have to be a businessman. And I was talking to somebody last night, and I'm going to leave them out. I want to do this by myself because I don't want people to attack me. Attack the fake Jamaican born in England talking about Trinidad culture. Attack me. I could take it. I'm a big boy. Riches is flowing, so pass the cup. Bobby Shakes, just cough it up. But anyway, the people that love Carnival in Boston, they're too passionate about it that they're unable to understand what the fuck the problem is. The problem with Boston Carnival, the problem with New York Carnival, the problem with all these carnivals is the money, and it's not profitable. It's just not profitable. And also, too, the way the soca community does parties out here in Boston is all fucked up and scatterbrained. It's all fucked up and scatterbrained. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me, and I understand because the reason why Kess was July 3rd, I mean, that's just a different entity, right? That's booking, that's availability. But Kess should have been the Thursday night in Boston. Kess should have been Thursday. Suave, which is in like the middle of fucking April, should be Friday. Suave should be Friday all day going back into Juve. Because Suave should be the start of the Juve. Because Suave is a Juve inspired party. It's inspired by Juve, but it's not Juve. And a lot of y'all niggas is calling Suave Juve. It's not Daybreak. An English nigga, a fake Jamaican born in England, could tell y'all Trinis and y'all Bajans that Suave is not Juve. Suave should be the pre-party to Juve. Read the chat here. At least he was on the truck and on the... Yeah, my little son. No. My son would never go to Carnival and fight. No. Don't go back to work. Stay with us. Don't go back to work. Stay with us. At least he was on the truck and not on the road for no reason, understanding dry humping and or fighting. But I don't believe my little son was on the horizon. My son been playing mask longer than y'all been playing mask. The nigga's born in America. But anyway, Johnny May, man, thank you for coming in, man. Go back to the people's work. I don't want to see you get fired. What the fuck was I saying? No. Suave's meant... No. We can't do that. Suave should be Friday night. Suave should be Friday night. Going straight back into Juve. Kess should have been the Thursday. Then we need boat rides Monday through Wednesday. We need boat rides Monday through Wednesday. So basically now, right? So basically now, if you are in Trinidad, if you're in Jamaica, if no matter what you are, if you're a white person in Ireland, right? You're going to block off a week to come to Boston Carnival. Y'all see what I'm coming from? The reason why y'all are going to Miami Carnival, and somebody told me this, I don't know. The reason Miami Carnival is trash, right? To a Carnival purist, it's in the stadium, it's not on the road. We ready for the road. It's got to have a road, right? You're ready for the road. It's got to be on the road. You need a road for there to be a carnival. If you ain't got a road, you ain't got a carnival, right? The reason why Miami's so successful is because of the parties that surround it. So it becomes an event. It becomes a week event. And then we end it with the flowers, the feathers. I think Cooler Fete is amazing where it is. Because Cooler Fete is the Cooler Fete, and I've never been to Cooler Fete before in my life. Never been. Would love to go, maybe next year. But I've never been to Cooler Fete, ever. But for what I understand, it's Cooler Fet's always the last. Cooler Fete ends Carnival in Boston. So Cooler Fete is positioned perfectly. But all the other stuff pre-Carnival is not positioned well. And I think Suave's gotten so big now. It's gotten so big that we need that energy. We can't have this gap. We can't have Suave then Juve. This is Boston. We need to turn this into a week destination. We need people like Johnny May to be like, you know what? I'm not going to Miami for Carnival. I'm not going to Jamaica for Carnival. I'm staying right here in Boston, and I'm going to take a week off of work. And we have to use up all of the resources in Massachusetts. We have Plum Island. We have Nantucket. We have Wiggershire Beach in Gloucester. We have Martha's Vineyard. Did I say Nantucket? We have the beaches. Right? And all it is just permits. So we need to use up all of Massachusetts' resources to attract tourism into the city of Boston. Let's read the chat here. No. I know Carnival's a season. I know Carnival starts with Lent and all of that bullshit that leads up to Carnival, and after Carnival, blah, 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 blah. Then Carnival leads up to Easter, right? Carnival's where you do all your bullshit, and then you pray to Jesus, and now you're saved. So I understand Carnival's a season. But the problem with Boston is we don't have that season. We don't have a Carnival season, so we have to make up our own Carnival season. And I believe our Carnival season, so if you want to have a Carnival season, then I think our Carnival season should start in August. August 1st is when all these parties start kicking off. And for the month of August is straight Carnival vibes. It has to be. You can't have Kess and Juve in April. It doesn't work. Because we want tourism dollars coming into the city of Boston. It's all about tourism. It's not about Carnival. It's about tourism, right? It's about saying, you know what, Mayor Wu? We could bring in $200 million into the city of Boston, which is nothing. If you have a successful Carnival, Jamaica brought in $600 million. Trinidad brought in $649 million. It's almost $1 billion Trinidad makes off Carnival. $1 billion. It's a tourism thing. We have to start thinking tourism. We have to stop thinking Boston Carnival. And a lot of the so-called tour purists, I had an argument with one of them on Monday. And she's just so passionate about Carnival that she doesn't understand what the fuck's going on. With all due respect. Talk to me, her, and my Grenadian friend. And I'm like, yo, listen, bro. The number one destination spot in the Caribbean for Carnival, if they had their shit together, would be Haiti. I know it's gonna piss niggas off. That's gonna piss niggas off. Haiti is big enough to hold a carnival. Haiti doesn't have the infrastructure. And Haiti's got a lot going on. So we can't do it in Haiti. The next best place to do carnival in the Caribbean is Dominican Republic. But they ain't gonna do carnival. The third option in the Caribbean to do a carnival has to be Jamaica. Jamaica has the infrastructure. They have the all-inclusives. They have 2 airports. The island is the biggest. Now, I get it. We have Grenada, and we have Barbados, and we have Trinidad and Tobago. I get it. I'm not throwing shade on none of those islands. I'm just talking infrastructure and tourism. That is why Jamaican Carnival is going to be the biggest carnival in the future. Jamaican Carnival is going to steal Trinidad's fire because Jamaica have the infrastructure, because Jamaica is thinking tourism. They're not thinking carnival. Trinidad is thinking carnival. They're not thinking tourism. You need all-inclusive hotels. You need a lot of hotels. You have 2 fucking airports in Jamaica. Now, I know back in the day, and a lot of us old Jamaicans would be all like, yo, to go from Montego Bay to Kingston, that shit would take you 8 weeks. If you're in Jamaica, if you're on vacation in Jamaica for 2 weeks and you land in Montego Bay Airport and you have to drive to Kingston, it's gonna take you 2 weeks to get there. By the time you reach Kingston, you just get on the plane and come back to America. I'm serious. Oh. Yeah. So Jamaica has 2 airports. And now it's only an hour and a half, 2-hour ride to Kingston from Montego Bay to Kingston, 2.5 hours. So Jamaica now is building the infrastructure. They have to fix the Kingston airport, and they have to build more hotels. But we have to start thinking tourism with carnival. We gotta stop thinking carnival. We have to start thinking, okay, listen, what can we do here now? We need to shift some parties around. We need to utilize the state. We could have some beach parties. We could have beach parties all over Massachusetts. So like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're doing Martha's Vineyard and we're doing Nantucket. And it could work because August, Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard starts to slow down, right? August, Martha's Vineyard starts to slow down. So we could use those spaces. We have Plum Island. We have great beaches in Gloucester where we could start our carnival season there. We have to use the whole state. And it has to become a week event. And we have to stop. We're in Boston. We don't have a carnival season here because carnival is in January, February, and it's snowing here. Shit, we just got summer a month ago. So we have to figure out how to make carnival a destination, a vacation destination. That's what all y'all should be thinking about. And none of y'all is thinking like that. So I'm talking to my friend, and we're arguing. I said, yo, listen, man, the number 1 place for carnival in the Caribbean is going to be Jamaica. And she went crazy. Because she's thinking carnival. I'm thinking tourism. The infrastructure's there in Jamaica. And Jamaica said it. Jamaican Carnival is going to be the biggest carnival in the Caribbean. The biggest. They just need to fine tune it. Boston could be the same exact way. There's a lot of business meetings going on in August where people be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to Boston for Carnival. And I don't want the Trinis. I don't want the Jamaicans. I don't want the Grenadians. I don't want the Bajans there. I don't want y'all at Carnival. I want white people at Carnival. I want African people at Carnival. I want people leaving Nigeria to come to Boston Carnival. I want people from France coming to Boston Carnival. I want people from Ireland coming to Boston Carnival. It's Boston. We have the infrastructure here, but we have to stop thinking Carnival and we have to start thinking tourism. So we have to shift our events to pack it. It could work here. I like my boy Kyron that runs Jab Jab. He's all like, yo, the problem with Boston Carnivals is there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. The management of Carnival, who everybody wants to get rid of, nobody's ever fucking happy with management. Give me a fucking break. Nobody's happy with the boss. Ever. But we have to start thinking like a business. We have to start writing grants to make the money. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. It's too expensive and it's not profitable. Stop banging on the furnace. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. It's not profitable. That's the problem with Carnival. Kels came on the stream Monday night. Y'all should go and watch that. And she said a small band's anywhere between 7 to 10 grand. Kels has 2 jobs to do her mass. Costume design, everything. Feathers, wire, all of that shit. 7 to 10 grand to show those costumes for 30 minutes, hour maybe. But she has another job. She has 2 jobs. So she's able to. So that's the problem. It's not the management, it's that we're not thinking Carnival as a business. Got to be careful. I don't want my penis dropping out of my. There it is. Morning. Okay. And the city has the bread. The city, I don't know if the city has the bread. I don't know about that. Let me cut my toenails here. I don't know if the city has the bread. This is why you got to watch the stream. Nobody cuts their toenails on stream. Phoenix, thank you so much for coming in the chat. I don't necessarily know if the city has the bread for Carnival. It has the infrastructure for Carnival. There it is. The Carnival Parade was lacking. We have to build this like a community, like 3 Seasons Zodiac Club. Yeah. Carnival has to be all hands on deck. Carnival, the whole community's got to come together and work. But you have people at the Carnival wearing hashtag Save the Carnival. You're not part of the problem. You're not the solution. You're the fucking problem. Because that's just division. Just division. It's just division. And if we were to run Carnival right, we could plan a coup and take over the Carnival committee. That's it. If you don't like the Carnival, the head of the Carnival, Then you just gotta get your shit lined in the row, and then you be like, yo, damn. Let me tell you something right now. And that this is why y'all gotta buy this shit right here. Y'all gotta, let me see here. Where is it at? Y'all gonna check out this meme coin. Dev. Gotta have meetings, collect dues, and exactly. The reason why Boston Carnival sucks is because y'all I'll put it in the chat. www.gazacoin.dev. Yeah, yo, man. Y'all going there we go. Yeah, we gotta plan. We gotta plan this shit out. Let's see here. What happened? What's going on here? Share screen. Because it could work. It could work. Like Carnival used to be lit, yo. Carnival used to be lit. And I think, I mean, I've never been to Trinidad, but I know for a fact that Richie, Killer D, and Blacks, that's the best Carnival trio in the fucking world. Sound vibration. That's the best. That was the best combination band in the fucking world. In the fucking world. So don't tell me we ain't got the talent here to do it. Don't tell me we can't get a crop over popping out here with DJ Warlock. Don't tell me we can't do a jab with all the Grenadians here. Don't tell me that Boston ain't got the fucking talent to fucking hold one of the best carnivals in the fucking world. Don't tell me that. Because we do have the talent to do it. The problem is we're not doing it right. And it has nothing to do with management. It's you. It's fucking you. Like my boy Kyron said, he's doing jab. He says, yo, if we're gonna do jab next year in 2026, we have to start planning this weekend. You have to start planning this weekend. Band launch is supposed to be happening right now. November, December, January, February. Band launch is supposed to be lit. Unity Saturdays. Let's go. Boom. Raise some money. But y'all are not approaching this shit like a business. So this is what I want to do. I remember running around with my grandpa for weeks to get ready for Carnival. It was yeah. Carnival could happen here, bro. And I think Boston Carnival could compete with, because we have Worcester, we have Cambridge. So we could do like a Carnival month. We could have August 1st to Cooler Fete, because Cooler Fete is the end of it. From August 1st to Cooler Fete. That should be what niggas are streaming out. From August 1st to Cooler Fete. Soca month. That's it. Jab, crop over, all of that. We just make, because there's a lot of us here. Haitian music, all of it. We're here. Boom. Compa, we here. Right here. Boom. We all here. That should be everybody's focus and motion from August 1st. We need a hero. There's my man. Oh, Jesus. Yo, Sharon, I was gonna have you on, but you know what? I can't have you on, Sharon. I don't want people to fucking kill you. Tom, I want to take the beat. I really want to have Sharon on, but I can't. Because y'all just gonna want to beat the kid to death. But it was funny too. I was talking to I called Sherwin. So they're building the step. And I don't like smoking cigars around I hand roll tobacco. Like I smoke tobacco, and I know I'm old, but I'm old school. I don't like smoking tobacco around my mother and dad. I just don't. I think it's disrespectful to smoke around people that's older than you. That's just how I grow. So I move from my parents' property. Just move. And I jump the fence and I go to my boy's house and I smoke. And he pulls up. He's like, nigga, what the fuck you doing in my yard? I said, nigga, you know what the routine is. I shouldn't be smoking in front of him either because he's older than me, right? And then we started talking about, so I'm on the phone with Sharon while I'm smoking, and he comes over, and we have a crazy conversation about why a lot of these events, why a lot of these events are having problems, is because they don't have the permitting infrastructure laid out. So when they go to apply for permits, they get denied because they just don't know what the fuck listen, man. I know, Sherwood, you said your part. You said your part. You said your part. You've been saying your part. A lot of the reasons why a lot of these things are not even jumping off is because we don't have. We need a permit team, and I'm willing to be that person. Like straight up, I want y'all to clip this and put this on the internet because I know how to. You know, I'm a real estate developer. I'm a real estate developer that lost his fucking shirt. But anyway, I'm a real estate developer. So I have a good working relationship with ISD. So what I'm willing to do is if you want to pull a permit, you could contact me and I could go down to ISD and I could pull all your permits for you. Because I just know how ISD is set up. I know how 1010 Mass Ave is set up because I pull permits. And I've made connections with people in ISD and they know me. And I know what is needed to get the permits. What's the word I'm looking for? And that's why and what you said, we need a group, a committee. We could really make moves for the city. Yeah, and I think that's what Shakes His Live is about. And it's gonna be me starting the committee. It's gonna be me. No. I'm gonna stick this around Sherwin's neck. Sure, it's my idea, but Sherwin's gonna be the president and founder. If y'all want someone to beat, you go and beat Sherwin. You can't beat Shakes, right? So this is my idea, but Sherwin's in charge. Okay, so it's gonna be me, Sherwin. If I could fucking drag Richie from underneath his bed, I'll do Richie. Gotta have Killer D involved. Gotta have blacks involved. Gotta have Tasha Michelle involved. Who else? Cheryl, my cousin, she's involved. Gotta have Kells involved, and we gotta have Phoenix involved. And if you're throwing a Suave, if you're throwing any party, you give your permits to me, give your ideas to me, I go and run and get the permits and get everything expedited. Because I could do that. I have that power. I have a good relationship with people down 1010 Mass Ave. So I'm willing to do that. And I have a great relationship with the fire department also at 1010 Mass Ave, which is fire safety is very important when you're doing these events. And Sherwin heard the conversation last night. And he can vouch for what I'm saying. So I can expedite the permits for you. If you need help with pulling permits or getting permits done, I can expedite that down at 1010 Mass Ave. And I could tell you what you need for permit. And I also could do all the engineering plans too. Because when you're building a structure, you need engineering plans. And it takes 30 fucking days to get those plans cleared. If you're building a structure, it's a long form. So it's going to take a little bit longer for that permit to get looked at. It takes 30 days. If you're building an infrastructure to throw something in, then it's got to have engineering plans and you got to have all that shit. And I could do all that shit for you. I could do the engineering plans. I could do the structure. I could do that. I have the cameras to do that. I'm putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. If you need help, clip this, tell people. If you need help to process your permits, if you're throwing something, come to me. I can go to 1010 Mass Ave and I can expedite that for you. I have a great work relationship with the 1010 Mass Ave. Two, I personally don't think, I love my girl Kenya. I'll go to war with Kenya. I've known Kenya since 1983. I've known a lot of y'all after 1983. Like, I grew up with Kenya. So I'll go to war with Kenya. But I think the responsibility of Carnival should not be on the Carnival committee. I think everybody's after Miss Schillenford. I think is bullshit. I mean, what the fuck do you want her to do? She's like 70 years old. What the fuck do you guys want her to do? She just built the infrastructure. It's up to you motherfuckers to decorate it. And the real reason why you're not playing Mask and Carnival is not because Boston Carnival sucks. It's because you ain't got no fucking money to do it. So let's get some grant writers. Let's start throwing some parties. Let's start having parties at Unity. Let's fucking squeeze Sorrel and Lime. Let's start a nonprofit, which we might do. And Tasha Michelle's been telling me this. And a lot of y'all just gonna hear this and y'all aren't gonna do it. So I'm gonna fucking do it. And I'm gonna create the nonprofit. And I'm gonna get Sorrel and Lime and Unity for fucking free. Because we're a nonprofit. And have good relations with them. And I'm gonna get Prince Hall for free. And I could put a band on the road. While all y'all are running to Miami, running to England, running to Trinidad, running everywhere, fuck it. It would just be the Bobby Shakes band. Just be the Bobby Shakes band. Feathers like fuckery on Blue Hill Ave. Because we have to start thinking like this as a business. And Tasha Michelle been telling me this since we started this podcast. And I think I'm going to have to take Tasha Michelle's word on it. I think we're going to have to fucking register Shakes Is Live as a nonprofit. Even though I hate that word nonprofit. But there is ways to make profit at a nonprofit. Yes, we have fucking BobbyShakes.org or some shit. And I do my parties. DJs playing it for fucking free. Niggas have to plan that shit for free. And we could do... Yes, you could be my apprentice. Absolutely. Let's build it right now. You're the apprentice. I'm the apprentice. This is our idea, but we're going to fucking stick this on Sherwin, right? So when the Bobby Shakes mask is the biggest in the world, people's going to hate Sherwin. Not us. That's what we're gonna do. Nah, for real, we're gonna start this shit. We're gonna start it. And I'm gonna show y'all how Carnival's supposed to be done. It's not that hard. You just have to think tourism. Once you start to think tourism, once you start to utilize Massachusetts for what it has, I mean, this could be, Boston Carnival could be one of the biggest this could, Boston Carnival, the theme is from October 1st to Coolafet. That's the saying. Could bring in $2, $3, $4 billion a year. With the same infrastructure that's put in place right now. With that money being able to pass over to the Carnival Committee to ease up some stress on them, right? For Carnival. Return the vendors back in the park. Extend the route a little bit longer. We could extend the route a little bit. The Carnival has to make $1 billion. Wow, already. Okay. When is our meeting? Who's collecting dues? Blah, blah, blah. No, there's no dues to collect. BobbyShakes.org, we don't have to collect dues. There's no dues. We're just going to start it, and we're going to put pressure on Unity. We're going to put pressure on Sorrow and Lime to give us the venue for free. We're going to throw parties. The DJs are playing for fucking free. We're not paying none of y'all niggas. We're just not. You're going to pay $20 to come into a party. We're going to take that $20. I'm going to throw that money in the bank. More than Larry Jordan. That's what we're going to do. We'll have no, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have Larry Jordan and Sherwin on the board. So if this shit goes fucked up, they could kill Larry Jordan and Sherwin. Can't kill Shakes. He's a fake Jamaican from England. The fuck does he know about Carnival? But that's what we just need to do. I don't think we need to fight anymore with the infrastructure of Carnival in the city of Boston. I don't think we need any more divisions. And I don't think we need anybody running around with fucking Save Carnival, hashtag Save Carnival t-shirts. Because I know two of my female friends went at it on Carnival. And I know what her intention was to cause, But I love both of y'all. And y'all two ladies know who you are. And no, we're not talking about hot sauce. Even though I dream about hot sauce every fucking night. Where's hot sauce? Oh my God. Fucking hot sauce. If I knew she was going to be like this power CEO, I would have married her. Where's she at? Jesus Christ. Fucking hot sauce. Where's hot sauce? Soakaholics. Let me try and find hot sauce here. So fucking beautiful. Fucking hot sauce. Where is she? There she is. My God. Wow. Look at her. My God. This would be stalking, right? But she's a CEO and she's a very public figure. So now I could show her picture and just grovel over my little hot sauce. That's little Danny Johnson, guys, before she came, Miss Hot Sauce, I'm going to spit on you. Remember she said that? She wants to spit on us? She's so fucking kinky. Remember she said that on the post a couple weeks ago? I want to spit on you. Oh, man. I would let Hot Sauce spit on me. until she gives you a headache. No, I mean she's that beautiful enough that I would definitely put up with her headache. I would definitely put up with her headache. I could be married to her. I could see her beating me in the relationship because she's so abusive. I can see her beat me, but I'll let her beat me. Oh yeah. No, but for real, Larry Jordan, let's do it. No, for real. We'll do BobbyShakes.org. We'll put Larry Jordan and Sharon in charge of it all. So when it goes to shit, you can beat them up. You can't beat up the English guy from fucking the fake Jamaican from England. And let's work with the infrastructure that's in place. But let's start raising the money. Larry Jordan want no smoke. Let's start raising the money. Let's do it. It can be done. It's like the problem with black people is black people want handouts. Black people, like, really and truly, like everybody's fucked up. Like, I could say this honestly. Like, I grew up with more white people than black people my whole life. That's probably why I sound like this. I grew around white people more. And let me tell you, and the secret about white people is white people's lives is fucked up. I don't know. I only know growing up my whole life, I only know like 2 or 3 white families that are together, like mother and father, and had dinner at fucking 5 o'clock. And I know thousands of white people. They're all from broken homes. They're all on fucking welfare. They all live like shit. Like, white people are fucking broke. They act like they got money, but white people are fucking broke. But white people go and grab that shit. White people don't fuck around. White people go and grab that shit. Black people sit around and complain. Everybody's been a fucking slave, nigga. Come on now. It's been 300 years. And this is how I know, like, black people full of shit. And the whole slavery thing, that's why I'm really for them erasing slavery out of the history books. And I'm gonna tell you why. And this is why. Because at the time there was slavery, there were black millionaires and billionaires in America. I'm gonna say this again. Y'all niggas gotta go and do some fucking research. During slavery, there were black billionaires and millionaires. Some niggas wanted to pick cotton. Some niggas running their own cities. So that just tells me right there, and that's a crazy spectrum. I can cut my toenails again. Cut my toenails. Y'all niggas pissing me off. Cut my toenails. Yeah, we gotta take it, man. We gotta take it. We have to take it, and we just have to take it. We can't sit around and wait for the city of Boston to give us this and give us that. We just have to take it. We have to tell the city of Boston what the fuck we doing. Like, go to the governor, be like, yo, Governor Healy, this is what the fuck's happening here. Excuse me, Bobby Shakes, you can't talk to me like that. I know. With all due respect. But this is what's happening here in Massachusetts. August 1st, the Kula Fete belongs to the people from the Caribbean diaspora. Okay? And we're using all of Massachusetts' resources to make this a vacation destination. And that's that. And the first year is going to be whack because it's going to take a lot to build this up. But by the second and third year, Boston Carnival, under my leadership, is going to be making $2 to $3 billion. We're going to bring in $2 to $3 billion to Boston between August 1st and Cool Effect. That's fucking nothing. $1 billion is nothing. Billion. So, and I mean, let me see here. I got to make billions of dollars. Billions, diamonds. Let me see how much diamonds are now. I need loose diamonds. Loose diamonds here. Loose diamonds. Loose diamonds. What do you think hot sauce like? Loose pink diamonds? Loose pink diamonds. How much are loose pink diamonds? Look at that. Let me see here. Let me go back here. Yeah, that used to be my thing when I was growing up. I used to walk around with loose diamonds in my pocket and give it to shorties. Like right here. Look at this. This is $380. That's a lab created. $1,000 for $87,000. Yeah, we got to make money. We got to make money to buy hot sauce a diamond ring. Make some money here. 80 fucking $7,000 for a fucking diamond. That's just for the diamond guy. It's pink. Yeah, so let's do it. I got to go and collect some data. Data is the new fucking oil. Data is the new oil. Let's go.
All faces ENT Records.
Join the movement. Join the movement.
Me joke, nah joke, me kill as a rock psycho, but nothing I'm here for lucky boy joke, but no $50,000 when my want smoke. Dub plate price higher than coke, run flat pine road, start car with button, pull gate with code, chair tip on 201, fuck to a rat, but the place that come up grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much lyrics we can't find flow. DJ, some boy made slow, but chop and no credit, come bang a phone. When you see bad man or roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Clean clothes, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, where me born. Brooklyn, where me grow. Place dark, where me from. Badness, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, where me born. Brooklyn, where me grow. Clean clothes, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, where me born. Brooklyn, where me grow. Place dark, where me from.
When you see bad man or roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Clean clothes, bad man.
Still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Clean clothes, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, where me born. Brooklyn, where me grow. Place dark, where me from. Badness, where we know. Choppy line daily, every day, man, I get it all. Clean clothes, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, where me born. Brooklyn, where me grow. Place dark, where me from. Badness, where we know. Choppy line daily, every day, man, I get it all. Clean clothes, bad man. Clock chips, so we roll. Kingston, where me born. Brooklyn, where me grow. Place dark, where me from. Badness, where we know. Choppy line daily, every day, man, I get it all. Diamonds, them a glow. Big Ben's touchy wood. I good man a smoke. Mary Panity, Christian Dior. You know the code. The rifle them enough. When afraid and for. They should know.
The place that come grow, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow. Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much lyrics we can't find flow. Some boy make slow, but chop and no credit, come bang a phone. Cause when you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother.
Pull up in at the G63, Glock 4-3, tuck under the white tee. Pocket full of green, all faces are grease. Sport button get pressed by third bar screen right now.
Top plate price higher than coke. Run flat by road, start car with button pull gate with coat shirt, tip and toe. One to the rat bat song I never sold. The place dark come bro, but pendant shine, watch diamonds glow up. Too much rifle for afraid of war. Too much lyrics for can't find flow. Some boy made slow about chop and no credit, bang bang a phone. Cause when you see bad man a roll, still a rent car, still in your grandmother house.
Mad, not far for them. And they should go. One facts, one dog boss. Yeah, it's some sad. Mad. Yeah,
Yo, thank you so much for coming, man. Shakes is Live is brought to you by Dev, GazaCoin.dev. Finally, dancehall is on the blockchain. Go and check it out. GazaCoin.dev. Go and check it out. They're the sponsor of the show. Come on, let's go, man. Let's. We have to take it. We have to fucking take it, bro. That's it. We have to fucking take it. We can't sit around. Because if there were black